Hi Capricorn, welcome to your December 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. Regardless, please only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and cross-watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Capricorn, let's jump right on in and see what's going on in your love life at this time. What do you need to know, be aware of? And with this reading, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this very moment. Whether you're single or you're taken, whether you're together or apart from this person. Let's see who's coming through and why they're coming through for your reading at this time. So tell me about this energy spirit around Capricorn. Let's see. Okay, so you got girl with a snake. Ooh, okay. And it says, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Ooh, okay, Capricorn. Let's talk about this. So this is giving me similar vibes to Scorpio and Cancer's reading. So if you have either of those signs strongly in your chart, dealing with one of those signs, I suggest checking out those readings to see if there's messages for you there. I do feel, Capricorn, that there's someone who is trying to charm you, trying to seduce you. They're very good with their sexual energy. Maybe they are very physically attractive. You find them very hot and sexy, but I think some of you are starting to figure out that they're not who you think they are. And I feel the more you kind of resist them, the more you kind of set boundaries, the more aggressive they are, the more petty they are, almost as if they do things to kind of get a rise out of you. They like to try to get you or make you jealous. And it's just something where I feel, Capricorn, you are starting to kind of say, I don't know if this is right for me. If you've been questioning that for yourself, Spirit is confirming that thought for you. So I would watch out with this energy. This energy may be around you, who you're dealing with right now, or someone that you've recently broken off with, separated with. If you did lose something, maybe they ghosted you, broke up with you without an explanation, it's kind of Spirit's protection here. And Spirit wants to give you that message as well. If you guys are dealing with heartbreak or dealing with trying to figure out what went wrong, I almost feel like Spirit kind of did a favor for you by getting this person to leave your life. I'm seeing someone with side-swept bangs. That may mean something to someone, doesn't have to be. Let's see. Tell me more about this, Spirit. I know it wasn't meant to be like this. Okay, now here's the manipulation coming in, right? Interesting. Yeah, so I feel, Capricorn, there's like two different timelines I'm kind of tuned into here. This is general, that is something that is likely. So yeah, for some of you guys, this is someone who's trying to come back into your life, who is trying to work things out with you, is using or saying things like, I know it wasn't meant to be like this. You know you were meant to be with me. I know you still care for me. All those feelings, all that emotional manipulation to try to get you riled up. And others of you, I feel that if you have ignored them, you have blocked them, they're starting to get angry with that. And I feel even they're trying to tell other people lies about how the situation ended between the two of you. And I feel that this is not the end of them, or they have no intentions of ending this anytime soon. But Spirit, whoever, I'm feeling an energy around you that feels very strong, protective, guardian-like. I wonder if this is an angel you work with, a passed down loved one even, that is doing its role to keep you aware of this person, to expose this person even. I wonder if some of you were like on social media, for example, on social media, and you see someone who's like sending a lot of hearts or a lot of flames on someone's picture, you're like, who's this? And then you see that they've been interacting with one another on each other's pictures, and you thought it was just you two, that type of thing here, right? And that's how Spirit has been exposing this person to you. So I do feel for those of you where this person is trying to come back, trying to be a snake charmer with you and allure you and tempt you and seduce you. It's not for the right reasons, I gotta say. And if those of you are awakened to this, Spirit removed this person from your life so something so much better can be replaced with it. And if you're the one that's feeling like it wasn't meant to be like this, we were meant to be, Capricorn, Spirit's about to show you why this couldn't have worked. All right, let's pull the tarot and get deeper into this. Two of Cups. Page of Wands. Yeah, Six of Cups. So for some of you guys, I kind of feel like this person, if this is them, how they feel about you, think about you, yeah, they still are trying everything they can to keep you within this cycle, this karmic cycle. Clearly, they're very sexually motivated here as well, but they're using the emotional bond they may have created with you, real or fake, to keep this going. But others of you, I almost feel like Spirit brought you to this reading to show you what's going to be replaced should you say no to this. Because with the Two of Cups in the upright, someone around you is trying to come in. I wonder if this is someone that has a crush on you that you are aware or not aware of, or this is what Spirit's saying. Once you release this energy of this person and let it go fully, this soulmate is about to come in for you with the Two of Cups. I feel like some of you already know who this Two of Cups is. That's not this person here, though. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's dive right on into it. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have strong Virgo in your chart. Does not have to be the case, but yeah, I feel recently you guys have been single. Maybe this is a new thing. You are together with this person, maybe in a relationship, and somehow it just broken off. But with the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, Spirit does want you to know, even if it feels lonely at times, even if it's new being single for you, you're much better off. And I do feel, Capricorn, that there are people, sometimes the Nine of Pentacles for tarot readers is us getting like a third person view of how people look at you. You're someone that anyone would be lucky to have. You're someone that it appears to have it all. You're independent. You are just grounded, stable, loyal. And I do feel there's something about the way you're dressed that people really like. I'm also seeing a facial piercing. I wonder if that's like a nose piercing, lip piercing, eyebrow piercing someone could have. Does not have to be the case. But I do feel that Spirit is saying we pulled this person away from you in order for you to really see your full potential. Because something about that person, something about their energy or what you're engaging with was taking away your self-security, your self-efficiency. It was draining you. It was leaving you a little bit lacking everything that Spirit wants you to have in your life. But others of you, yeah, I think recently you became single again and you've been kind of adjusting to it. And for some of you, it could have been an easy adjustment. Others of you, it's been a little bit more difficult because some of you may still feel like, I know it wasn't meant to be like this. Let's go ahead and get on with this. Two of Cups, Cancer energy. So for those of you that this is talking about, this person here who you may be dealing with or who may re-enter your life, it's very important to pay attention to the way they emotionally manipulate you. And with the Six of Cups, may use the past against you, of everything they did for you before, everything that they were there for you for. How could you do this to me? You know we're meant to be together. First of all, you're not supposed to only do something because you think you're only going to gain out of it. So that's the first call out that I see with this person. But I feel that even if they think there is something that they still want with you emotionally, they may sell it as it being reciprocated, as it being returned. But with this energy, I feel it was all a facade. And maybe even for some of you, they may say they come back and they've changed. But I don't think they have. I'm not seeing it in the cards here. And there could be an emotional codependency here, which is kind of confusing some of you as well. But for others of you, because I clearly feel spirit, especially with the Temperance card here, this is my guardian angel card of the tarot deck, wants you to know what is on the other side. Should you leave this person alone as it should be? That there is a soulmate connection around you or trying to enter your life. Your counterpart, your divine masculine, your divine feminine here. And maybe this is the person who's been watching you from afar, but has known you've been in a relationship with whoever this is, or a connection with whoever this is, and wanted to give you space, wanted to give you time. But if you give them the green light, they may make that initiative forward. Some of you, this person has already started to kind of flirt with you. And maybe you have been a little bit guarded because of whatever you went through with that snake charmer right there, let's just call them. But if there is new entering your life, Capricorn, be open to that new. Because I think that's exactly why Spirit removed that person from you in the first place. Is to give you that emotional fulfillment, is to give you that person that will meet you at your needs, your wants, your desires. And you'll do the same for them equally. What they think about you, Page of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now, if this is Snake Charmer here, they may be younger than you in general. They may be a bit immature. They always think there's a way back into your life through sex, through flirtation, through seduction. They're that confident that that's all it takes to get back into your life. They could be shorter in height as well. Maybe you are on average, maybe someone's like 5'2", 5'8", for if they are male. But in general, with this Page of Wands energy here, Spirit may be trying to tell you to have a positive mindset in love and romance. That just because it ended with this person does not mean it's the end for you. Spirit wants you to be optimistic in love, wants you to look at this ending chapter that may have ended for you recently as not something to be crushed by. And yes, if you need to take some time to do healing, do some healing for sure. But on the other side of it, there is something to be excited about. You have that ability to attract Capricorn. And again, I do feel eyes are on you already. But I do still feel like they're waiting. Because of that energy, if you're still clinging on to this person, that's what's kind of blocking this energy from coming through for you guys. For some reason, I'm seeing the Nike logo. I wonder if someone likes to wear workout clothes, likes to work out as in health or fitness. But I'm just seeing that logo for some reason. What they like the most about you is the Six of Cups. So the person that is Spirit's trying to prevent you or block you from in your life, they're relying on the past to have everything make sense for why they weren't there for you. I mean, they're hoping that the history you have is enough to keep this going. And with the Six of Cups, maybe this has been going on for a very long time between the two of you, this connection. But Spirit also wants you to pay attention for how long this is going on and you still haven't gotten what you want out of it. I feel this is the person that always has that promise of change, but never does it, never makes that initiative. You could have kids with this person, and that may be something that they also know they can rely on in using your guys' kids to get in connection with you. But for most of you, yeah, I do think that they feel like because this is going on so long, that's something they can work to their advantage. And that maybe because they were able to convince you before to stay in this, they were able to convince you that this is worth giving it another shot, they could do it again. I also feel with the Six of Cups energy that Spirit wants to say that you are someone that is a devoted person, that is an empath, clearly, who feels so deeply, who uses their sensitivity in a way to connect with people. And I do feel, Capricorn, with whoever this person was, I do feel there is something that you felt you could have changed about them. You felt like if you could have just been more patient, you given this more time, they would be a different person, maybe a better person. Maybe you do recognize that somewhere along the line, this person has a lot of wounds, a lot of trauma. And although you can have compassion for that, trauma cannot always be the reason to why someone could treat others badly. And so I feel, Capricorn, that maybe that is why you kind of let this person in your life for so long, for all those reasons it could have been. And others of you, maybe you were drawn to this person here because there is something about your inner child that was looking for the qualities of this person. Maybe someone who love bombed, so they gave you all the compliments when they wanted to, and that made you feel good in some way. Something that maybe addressed some inner wounds of your inner child. And if you were the one that may have had certain trauma, certain experiences, they may have seen that and even decided to use that to their own advantage of how they could manipulate you. What this person did not like about you is the Hierophant. Capricorn energy for me as a reader personally, but also Taurus energy. So yeah, I do feel you wanted more from this. You wanted devotion. You wanted a relationship that they couldn't give you. Marriage maybe that they didn't believe in, they didn't want. And that maybe even for some of you, they accused you at times of being on a high horse or having too high of expectations and trying to guilt you for them not meeting your alignment, saying that you're expecting too much, and insulting you with that for some of you guys. If this is Spirit coming through for some of you with the message of this person, if you are dealing with the case of still having feelings for them or even still thinking of getting back with them, Spirit wants you to know they're not going to give you the relationship you're looking for, that you've idealized, that you've envisioned in your head. And again, with that snake charmer type of personality, those types of people do look for an essence of control. And it could mean controlling, or it could mean that they want everything to be their way. And the second it's not their way, drama happens, chaos happens, or they just ghost you and put you on the silent treatment. You could be a very spiritual person, Capricorn, and you've always been close to your faith or close to Spirit in general. And I do feel that Spirit has been trying to open your eyes about this person more and more by those certain instances of you finding things out, secrets, lies. That was Spirit's work in trying to open your eyes to it all. That they're not the person they were trying to sell themselves to be for you. Also, this is the type of person that claims they learned their lessons, claims they learned from their mistakes, but doesn't. They don't change. They don't put to practice anything that they've learned from the mistakes they made. I don't even think they own up to the mistakes they made. What they like the most about this connection is the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and this is correlating with the Six of Cups. That you guys somehow, even through everything that you went through with this person, for as long as it went on for, or even if it's still going on for, you've made it work somehow, even if it was at your cost, even if it was at your sacrifice in some way. I feel like you felt like you've sacrificed a lot for this person. Whether it was just simply time or energy, devotion, passion, and care, or if it was something even more, like you moved for this person, or you gave some of your income to this person to help something that they were going through. Something along those lines that you don't feel paid back for or restored from. And there are 2 9s here. Your birthday could be January 9th, January 19th, perhaps December 29th for some of you guys, or you could be seeing a lot of 9s. And 9s is a number from Spirit of a cycle that's almost ready to close. The last step, the last test to go through before this can come out. And if this is just a message from Spirit about everything you're going through, Spirit wants you to persevere, to stay strong, to avoid temptation, to avoid deception. Because you've already been through all their fake promises and their excuses. And did it ever change? And Spirit wants you to remind you of your strength. This person can't break you, and they should not be allowed to. What they don't like about this connection is the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. So for some of you guys, maybe the last conversation you had with this person, you called them out, you exposed them, you called them out on their lies, their deceptions. And I still feel they weren't truthful with you, even if you had the facts in front of you. They somehow twisted it or explained it as being something completely different, excuse me. Others of you, maybe you were the ones to decide to break this up, to break up the relationship, the connection, and that's something they're holding against you that they resent you for. But Spirit, even if they're trying to make you feel guilty about it, feel bad about it, Spirit is saying you did it for yourself. You did it because it wasn't serving you. You did it because it was hurting you, and you didn't want to be hurt anymore. That's why the Queen of Swords holds a sword. It's to defend herself, defend her honor, defend her integrity. His or her doesn't matter. But that's why the swords is there, for protection, for defense. Highest hopes is the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Some of you, I wonder if you have like Cancer rising. But with this, if this is a person that's trying to get you back, reel you in, they want that empathic, loving, devoted, kind person back in their life that gave them so much, that loved them so much. That at one point maybe would have done anything for this to work for this person. But if this is Spirit, regardless if you're male or female, the Queen of Cups is here to say that you have a beautiful heart, a big heart, and that heart should be honored, should be protected, and should be something that someone would love to enjoy, love to have, and to give back to the Queen of Cups as much as she gives out. This is feminine water energy. So for some of you, maybe Spirit is saying it's time to heal. Maybe for some of you, you are going through a spiritual awakening through everything that has happened from this. If you have had ascension symptoms, if you've been seeing a lot more number synchronicities, have been seeing a lot more symbols out in nature, certain animals that keep on repeating, certain flowers, insects that keep on coming up in your life, those are messages from spirit, and maybe especially now about something to do with this person or with this connection, especially snakes for some of you guys. But this Queen of Cups is someone that wants to welcome in unconditional, high vibrating love. And you envision it, you see it. And for some of you, you may be still envisioning it with this person who just can't give that to you, Capricorn. But that does not mean love is not for you. Spirit will bring it in when you're ready. Deepest fears, Temperance. Sagittarius energy, Libra energy for me as a reader. Now, if this is their deepest fear, they're afraid you're going to ignore them. They're afraid that too much has been exposed to where you see it now, and that you're working on yourself. You're working on healing yourself. You're not going to pay attention to their needs, their wants from you. They've already taken so much, and this is your time to restore. I do feel if this is Spirit's fear on your behalf, or your fear, maybe, let's just say, a couple things. That Spirit's afraid you're not paying attention to your intuition, to your higher self. You're not paying attention to your own needs. You're not paying attention to the signs that Spirit is sending out to you. You're paying more attention to whatever this person has to say that already you know isn't coming from a space of truth. But I feel for you guys that you're afraid that maybe this is the Two of Cups with this person that you've been trying to grow with and heal, and that you would be making the wrong choice if you were to decide to remove this from your life, if you were to decide to continue not engaging with this person. That if you're perceiving everything incorrectly, and that you may be missing out on an opportunity with a soulmate. You're wondering if you're getting the signs wrong. But I feel that's a part of a symptom of gaslighting in some way. Because this card would not come out if you weren't dealing with this person. Or that type of person, let's just say. Or maybe you're afraid that there's nothing on the other end for you but this person. Or an experience like this. But Spirit wants you to know we're working on something in the background. You have to be ready for it. It's working in divine timing. Surrender your fears, surrender your doubts, and leave them with us, and we'll transmute them. We'll meet you halfway, I promise. All right, Capricorn, to see the likely outcome of this situation in your love life, what is likely to happen in the upcoming days now that you know all this? How is this person going to come back? What do you need to be aware of? Is there anything new coming into your life that you should look out for? We're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I'm going to pull one more card from this deck here. And I'm going to ask Spirit a last message for you guys of anything else you need to know before we head to the extended, about your love life, about what you're dealing in your love life. Any other messages we have for my Capricorns? Wow, this is so beautiful. Talk about animals, birds. The dove may mean something to you guys very specifically. Spirit's in the house here for you, Virgo. Oh, Capricorn, excuse me. Some of you can have strong Virgo in your chart. But anyway, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Wow, if that is not the cherry on top of everything I've been saying, Capricorn, I mean, this is validation that something better is coming in. Something new is trying to come in, and trust Spirit that whatever ended had to end. That there's a high vibrating love for you that is trying to make its way. So have faith. Have faith, heal, love, give to the right people, to the right situations, but most importantly to yourself. And you will see that love be returned. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for joining me here for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading of seeing what else you need to know about your love life, anything that you need to be aware of this person's intentions or anything to watch out for, we're going to go ahead and take it to Vimeo for the extended reading. You can join me at the extended reading by opening up the description box and finding the Vimeo link, which will take you to the extended reading. But this is where we depart, Capricorn. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it gave you clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever you're going through in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.